Some sad news out of Hollywood. Former Disney star Lee Thompson-Young committed suicide yesterday inside his LA apartment. Best known for starring in Disney's The Famous Jet Jackson, Thompson most recently played Detective Barry Frost in TNT's Rizzoli and Isles. He also had roles in Scrubs, Smallville, and several other movies. His manager remembered him as a, quote, brilliant young actor with a wonderful and gentle soul. Lee Thompson-Young was 29. Man. And a man was found dead of a gunshot wound at the Florida home of singer Olivia Newton-John. Police say the man had permission to be at the home, but wasn't staying there. A local paper reports there was construction underway at Newton-John's house. We were just talking, she's got a lot of drama following her, you know, with her boyfriend at one time leaving, and she thought he was dead and he just showed up, you know.
Seems like a soap opera,
yes,
a reality.
Life seems that way.
Soap opera.
Yeah. Well, and speaking of dramatic, a close call for actor Dick Van Dyke. The 87-year-old was saved by a Good Samaritan just seconds before his car burst into flames.
Oh my goodness.
According to reports, that Good Samaritan was driving on the freeway when he saw smoke on the side of the road, and then Dick Van Dyke hunched over at the wheel. The Good Samaritan then opened the door and pulled out the actor just seconds before the car burst into flames. His wife picked him up shortly after the incident and took him home. She later posted on Twitter that he is fine. She said, he's fine, thank goodness. So
they didn't really specify if that was just some car trouble and he pulled over?
No, I heard that it was a brand new Jaguar, so I don't really know
something fishy there.
But
or you know, if it wasn't a crash, what was going on there?
Right.
That's very scary. I'm glad to hear that there's something positive though, and he's okay.
Right. Well, all those little monsters, in case you haven't seen it yet, check it out. Well, yesterday, Lady Gaga released a video for her new hit single, Applause. She also announced yesterday she's performing the song live this Sunday night at the opening act of MTV's Video Music Awards. She's been away for quite some time, and she was talking about how it kind of feels weird to be back in the spotlight after time off.
After having a little vacation from the limelight, I guess.
She had hip surgery, I think it was.
I mean, she's still very creative.
Very different, yeah.
But I like seeing her face.
Yeah.
In this video, she looks like she has very little or very simple makeup on.
More normal.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I like to see her face instead of having the mask all over it and everything.
The thing's glued to it. She's always got something crazy.
She still has the wings, but you know.
It's not a meat dress.
It's what makes her her.
That's true. Well, J-Lo might be heading back to her seat at the judges' table at Sound American Idol. A source says a deal is close to being signed with Jennifer Lopez, who was an Idol judge for the 2011 and 2012 seasons. The person says Lopez decided to rejoin the show. That's because its production schedule will allow her to spend more time with her children, 5-year-old twins Emmy and Max. Lopez will join the returning judge, Keith Urban, and the third person who hasn't been announced yet. I liked when Jennifer Lopez was on there.
I say why not, especially, I've noticed a lot of people quitting, you know, or I don't know, maybe they're not quitting, but there's a turnover there.
There is,
so I was thinking that maybe the schedule is really demanding, or there must be some sort of something.
Yeah, something going on there.
But if she mentioned that the schedule's better for her, then great. And I think, why not? It seems fun. I would love to judge something like that.
I like her much better than Mariah Carey and Nicki Minaj.
You do?
They were just too drama and annoying to me. Yes, I like Jennifer Lopez better.
Who would you cast in the third spot then?
I don't know.
It's a tough one.
It is a tough
We'll find out. I'm sure we'll have it in your morning dish eventually.
Yeah, yes, we will. Don't you worry. Well, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge released the first official portraits with their newborn son, Prince George. The new family is pictured outside the Middleton family home in Bucklebury. It's about an hour outside of London. The pictures are just the latest example of how William and Kate are breaking from royal tradition. They were not taken by a professional photographer, but instead by Kate's dad, Michael Middleton. How adorable. So cute, and what a life.
This kid is already getting more attention than most do in their lifetime.
Right.
And yeah, he looks precious, of course.
And they just seem so normal to me. So down
well, and that's what I'm saying. You know, having a dad take the picture.
Right.
It's
Right.
a normal family. That's what, I mean, that's what happens. You
Right.
take
And
your picture.
when they left the hospital, William drove them home instead of a driver, so they just seem normal, and it's refreshing.
Well,
I
they're
think.
trying to be normal.
Yeah.
They will never be
No.
normal
No.
under their
I will take their
circumstances
life.
of royalty.
Yeah, I will take their normal life any day.